uh, working on a little guitar. This guy was playing in D, and it's something I'm trying to learn from some teachers. And we went to a minor. It's really interesting. It just turns that into a minor when you that's your 6th minor. It's going from a D to a B minor. So there's your B minor. Changing that root changes it to a minor. There's your major, minor. I never thought of it like that. That is your that's going to your A chord. No. G. So that right there's your G. G lick. Back to your root. Then you got that'd be going to A to G. It's just simple guitar, and I would take things real far. I would be doing stuff like that. But you can put some of those chords in there. Then I will go here. You can always see that that's your 6 chord. So if you got some D, it's the same thing as your minor. So it gives you a little different sound, a more open sound. And then instead of there's your A, but your 2 minor, 2 chords right there. So that's a 1, 6, 2, 5 if you go. That's just going. All that is 1 to a 6 minor to a 2 chord. 2 minor. 2 minor 7. So that's a 1, 6, 2, 5. Kind of like a Sesame Street. You hear those notes, you're thinking, well, you hear that all the time in music. It'd be like, like a cartoon theme, Barney or something, bass lines. Daddy's Home. Thousands of songs. 50s, you know, that's some basic 50s progression. You don't hear that anymore in music. But then when I was working with my friend that we're not much friends with, I'm trying to get past that, and my trumpet player friend, I came out with all these chords. I had this real nice acoustic, and I still have it, which don't sound so good now. I love that chord. You know, I was getting into that vibe back then. I didn't even know what it was, but these are just alternate raised notes and drop. You know, I don't even know what that would be. Real pretty. And let's see. This is. That's a B minor, basically. I had one song. I was always better at minors. I hear the progression going along better on a minor, but it's really easier than majors. I mean, when you get into playing within chords and stuff, I don't know, minor seems to be easier for me, but you do want to do both. You want to be good at majors. Major sevenths know that sound, the major seventh, dominant seventh, which is blues, and my major seventh is more jazzy. Pretty stuff. I just Hendrix, you know. But if you're doing see, what would be the blues? If you went into blues scale, you're B. When you can't go major there, you gotta stay minor. So if you're major, down 4 frets is your minor pentatonic. Same notes, just starting positions different. So you got a lot of your same notes. Relative minor. You can do Mixolydian also, probably. If you got a flat 7. I don't really understand all that. I don't know what scales would work with that, but Mixolydian probably. Anyway, that's what I'm working on. But I like my alternate chords. When I get in a frame of mind hearing stuff, I like different stuff. So I just came up with that chord, never done it before. Up 4 frets. I mean, that's got to find some more notes to build it correctly. All that is your that would be a D, but you got piano players would, they skip notes a lot and find phrases, chordal harmonies. So all that is chordal harmony. Let's see, let's see, A. No, that's G. So. I used to use that chord. That's terrible what I did. See, that's what I was thinking. So I'm in another key. So, but anyway, you can find. Sometimes guitars, you just find stuff. So that'd be a good lick on something. In the key of B. That's B, so it'd be B minor lick. Useful, very nice. Same thing. Interesting. See, I just found another. Just starts happening, you just really start hearing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I need to learn chord theory where I can say, okay, that's making this a whatever, sus chord or major, I don't know what sound that would be. It would be minor. I'm hearing minor. Let's see. something indeed. Just wrote another song, literally. But that's definitely not that chord. That's that you'd be thinking this is still minor. So it'd be hearing minor there. So, but it's ear training. You got to understand. You got to hear minor. Guthrie Trap. You got to hear what a minor is. You got to hear what a major 7, dominant 7. That's your basic chord building blocks. So that you can, of course, go into jazz and you're going to hear more added on. But that's your foundation in your chords. Those 4, and augmented and diminished. I mean, it's overwhelming at first, but there's just so many tools to build a house. You know, you got block, you got mortar, you got 2x4s, and it's just repetitive. You know, once you get the basic building blocks, you just recognize, hey, that's a 2x4. This is a whatever. And it's used over and over. So I'm trying to say, so that you can overcomplicate it. And of course, you just build more onto the house, but the basic framing is always going to be the same in music, and it's always numbers, and it's just learning the trade. You know, it's music's a trade, and you just got to understand how to build a house. You're building a song. You're building a harmonic song, a harmony. You know, you got to have harmony. You got to have rhythm, chord structure, and then which is harmony. You know, it's basic. You know, number 1 3 5, 1 3 flat 5, 1 3. You know, what makes a 7th a dominant 7, and you can't get away from that. Whatever music you listen to is going to have that in it. You know, it's like whatever kind of style house, it's going to have 2x4s. It's going to have a foundation. It's going to have mortar. It's going to have block. Now, no matter how the house looks, it's still got the same ingredients. Music, same way. You know, it's like food too. Food has same similar ingredients. You know, analogies. But we got to. I like how some people use, like, you know, we got a tool bag. If you're a musician and you got a trade, you got to learn how to use your tool bag. You know, and you got to know how to build something, build a song with your tools that you got, which takes knowledge, and that's it. Just knowledge and training your ear. Well, you know, it's a lifelong journey. Music is. So.